I know you've been waiting a long time for this. The tracks are made, the songs are ready. Let's take it from the top. This is your story.
Hey guys, it's Ernest here. Welcome back. And listen, the King of Pop is back. And no, I'm not talking holograms, Vegas, or TikTok edits. I mean Michael Jackson, on the big screen, played by someone who actually looks like him, moves like him, his real nephew, Jafar Jackson. And this movie has Hollywood holding its breath, because it can either be the greatest music biopic ever made, or a Titanic-sized disaster in a sequin jacket. Boom! Instant intrigue. Part 1. Why this movie matters. Michael wasn't just a pop star. He was pop culture. The moonwalk, Thriller, the glove, the beats, the vocals. He changed the world. And now his story is finally being told with family approval. Real locations, real music rights, and over 30 songs from his catalog. That means this movie isn't just storytelling. It's a concert, a tour, a time capsule. And let's be honest, some of us have been waiting for this movie since we were like 4 years old, hitting terrible moonwalks in the living room. Don't lie, your heel never slid anywhere. Part 2. The legacy behind the film. The story begins with the Jackson 5 era, little Michael becoming the star, and yeah, the Joe Jackson pressure is in this. They're not skipping the hard parts. They're showing the weight of being Michael Jackson, not just to shine. The film will go all the way through Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, the Fame Explosion, the Global Icon era. Not the I'm just a celebrity era. I mean the shut down an entire city by stepping outside era. Part 3. The detail level is insane. They rebuilt Neverland Ranch. They rebuilt Toys R Us because Michael used to go on shopping sprees there. They went back to the same exact street where Thriller was originally filmed to recreate it. They even restored Tower Records to look exactly like it did in the late 70s and early 1980s. This isn't CGI nostalgia. This is physical reality. Part 4. But here's the controversy. There were talks of splitting the movie into 2 parts. Why? Because Michael's life is complicated. The music, the fame, the controversy, the trials. The world was watching him every second. Right now the plan is one full movie, over 2 hours and 30 minutes. But don't expect it to shy away from the emotional weight. Smart, not messy. Respectful, not blind. Part 5. This could make $1 billion. Michael has 65 million monthly Spotify listeners, and that's without a biopic boost. For reference, when Queen got their biopic, their streams skyrocketed to over 50 million. Michael's already beyond that before the movie even drops. This movie could easily hit 300 million to 1 billion depending on quality and global reaction. Love him or hate him, everyone knows the name Michael Jackson.
Please welcome Michael Jackson and the Jacksons!
Call to action, not cringe. So yeah, this is going to be one of the biggest cultural releases of 2026. And I'm going to be covering every update, every new clip, every soundtrack reveal right here. Drop MJ Forever in the comments if you're watching this in theaters. I want to see how many real fans we got. Subscribe because we're just getting started. HX Films. I'll see you in the next one.